No way. Now, the reason I bought this is because that right there looks like a gun safe to me. Biggest day probably so far. I don't want to jump too far into it. We're gonna do 8 storage units today. On my way to Scoop Juice right now. I've got the biggest truck that we have gotten so far to handle the load that we have gotten for today. I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a big money opportunity. So I'll check in with you guys when I get to Juices. Juicy. All right. First unit of the day. Give her a quick look. Got some bed.
Yeah, these people was not playing about that little trees. Look. we ain't seen these little trees. Oh, these is
retro boys too.
Nice
Bubble gum, cotton candy, and leather. Okay. We got a big old TV right here. I think that's gonna look good in my game room. Got some art. Looks like we got some boxes, shoe boxes back here. We got some shoes up here. That's a whole lot of pennies. No, that's on me. I need that. I seen it in the picture. Gorgeous. I need me a good fishing pool. Yeah, we'll kind of record as we get going through. All right. Ooh, okay. A little dirty. Those are clean up though. That's smooth. Still good. At least they in there. Ooh, okay. Some 11s. This is decent. This is sexy. What size? Size 9. Z, I know you're mad you're not here. My boy Z wears size 9. Let's get up here to these Tims right here. Ooh, some breads. Some breads. Ooh, and look all the dollar coins in there. Got you on that. Oh, hey. All right, we got some, it says some 12s. Hopefully they some 12s.
Oh.
Some Reeboks. These is actually some old school Reeboks.
Those are like my first pair of shoes that I had.
That's crazy.
That I wanted when I was a kid. I had my grandma buy those. I think they cost $110 brand new when they came out.
Let's get this shoebox right here. See what we got. Not shoes. We got us a stud finder. I owe her dad a stud finder. Ooh, some 22 bullets.
22 bullets.
Okay. Well, let's get back to these other shoe boxes right here. Oh, those is in there. Ooh, some 5s. Okay, what are these? The cobalt blues?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. Okay, some decent shoes. We got looks like one more shoe box back here. Real Brutini. Okay.
Loafers. Somebody cared about their shelves. Let's get it.
All right, so we're gonna get through this unit a little bit more, as you can see from the front, and then we will update y'all when we get a little bit further back. Woo! Unit number 1, finito. Pretty much everything else was in there garbage. Big old sectional covered in mouse duty, recliner, big old desk. I'm dirty. Not really anything. All the good stuff was pretty much right there at the front. That TV was nice. The shoes, the lights, a bunch of the tools, chainsaw, all that kind of good stuff. But as you can see, all the trash and stuff whatnot right here is right at the end. So we're about to go head to the dump, and then there's some stuff that we're gonna drop off at Salvation Army or a Goodwill to donate. But yeah, on to the next.
Of the day.
Last unit of the day. So this guy's something. I hope that's what it is. We're gonna pray. I'm gonna give y'all first looks right now, and then we're gonna get through it. All right. So we got
Nice
like
ass
some
gambling
decent
table.
stuff. Now the reason I bought this is because that right there looks like a gun safe to me. I don't know what y'all think, but I don't know nothing else that's that shape. It had this thing stuck in front of it, and hold on, let's see. I can't tell if there's nothing in there or not. We just gonna wait. We gonna get to it. All right. Well, there was already one disappointment. Off camera, we looked. This treadmill is not in here. It's a sad day, but it looks like we got some decent Harley Davidson cornhole boards right there, made out of some old drawers. That's pretty freaking tough. So we are going to go ahead and get through this unit.
Oh, nice ass poker table right there. Nice poker table.
Oh yeah, super nice poker table. Yeah, that's cheese right there. Yeah. That makes up for the treadmill not being in there.
I don't think you can sell that one.
It's a bird bath.
Ooh.
Please don't be empty. Sounds like there's something in there. I don't know if it's a gun.
It looks nice.
Yeah, but I don't think these ones open. I don't have the keys. Let's pull it out and see if I doubt it, but see if we find the keys first. And if not, when we get back to my house, I got a crowbar. We'll pop it open.
Oh, unveiling coming soon.
I think it's empty.
Make sure you record, bro.
We're getting these loaded up. They got these, it looks like they converted these drawers into these nice, sleek cornhole boards. Harley Davidson.
Super smooth, pop right out.
Super smooth. Yeah, got the things that slide out. And get them loaded.
These are probably Jamaican or African. Oh. You got the lion's head piece. Oh, yeah, those are nice. Look how they got them stored.
We found another safe right here, but it looks like somebody already drilled into it because it's got the key, but the key's not working. Let me try the other way. Yeah, no. That's the only way that the key go in. The key's not working.
I like these full hand pieces.
It looks like it's been drilled.
These are full size hand pieces.
All right, next unit is gonna be a quick one, just a bunch of big items. This big couch, definitely trash. Hopefully this tiller's working well. Decent tiller. We got a cedar, nice little air compressor right here. Looks like a dryer. Needs cleaned up for sure. It's a little dinged up. Hopefully that working. We got, I didn't even see these tires back here. Looks like some spare tires or something of sort. Decent. Yeah, probably trash that low key. Little treadmill. Dishwasher. Oh, this is a mini fridge or some sort. I thought this was a dishwasher. That's a mini fridge. I thought it was a dishwasher.
Yeah, I knew that was a mini fridge.
Oh, that's decent. All right, we about to get to it. As you can see, it's dark as bleep. So we had a bit of a setback today, getting out to the units and whatnot. So we've just been rushing, trying to get everything done today while we had a truck. I'm gonna do the video style for these a little bit different. I'll show the pictures and then kind of show everything that came out of them. This guy right here, it's hard work. The unit, got an air compressor, some sanders, like some tools, whatever these car parts are right here. And then it looks like, oh my, what in the world is that thing? I thought this was a filing cabinet. That ain't no filing cabinet. I have no idea what that is. And then some random stuff back here. This is an ammo box right here. I want to go ahead and grab it. We got something in it. It ain't empty.
Slide it.
Show me, open it. box for some CO2 and some BBs.
Oh, we about to whip it. You can whip it with the CO2.
Boy, we are not doing no whipping.
Show me how to whip it.
Can you see Juicy over there? Juicy Seafood. We're here at my unit now, unloading everything. Dirty. Unloading everything. We got elliptical bikes. We got mini fridges, dryers, beds. Shoes and stuff like that up there. Some TVs back behind there. Today ended up being wild. That's why we didn't really record too much. So for the unit before this one and for this stuff right here, we weren't able to record for the units. It's kind of a long story. We had an issue with the facility. Of course, it was a public storage facility, but this was what we got out of the other unit. It was all these cleaning supplies. Looked like somebody that had owned a cleaning business of some sort, as well as a couple big racks. You could kind of see them. In the clips back when we were putting the stuff away into my storage unit, we were putting the racks into there. I don't think they were fully built yet, but I got those big racks and all these cleaning supplies in that unit. And this is why I hate public storage. Constantly taking forever to be able to get access to a unit. This is one of the units I went to yesterday because on the invoice, the address it said to go to pay the property manager, meaning that someone should have been on site on the property. Got here, obviously nobody was here. Ended up having to go to a different property to get the unit paid for. She gave me I'll probably cover all the info, but she gave me the info with the gate code and the number for the combination lock and that sort of info and a phone number to call the property manager. I get here to get it open. Gate code works just fine, get pulled in. Turns out the unit is an indoor unit, not one of the outdoor pull-up units. So on this building specifically, you have to have another code to get into the building, which she did not give me. And now I've been here for over 20 minutes just standing around waiting, trying to be able to get access inside. So super frustrating. Constantly a battle with public storage. It seems like every time I go to one of their facilities for an auction, it ends up being something like this. So moving forwards, I'm definitely going to start taking that into consideration because public storage, y'all are not on your stuff, and it is super frustrating. So where we're at right now. So I got this unit cleaned out. I'm not gonna lie, it was mostly trash. There's these like leg support things that I pulled out that are okay. There's a bag with the rim covers that I'll show from the picture. There's this bike, which is decent, but it's pretty old, pretty worn, doesn't have a kickstand, and it looks like the brakes are broken. Over here. This is one of the things that makes me think that they go through the units before they post them. They say they're not allowed to go in, and they say that they don't, and they just take pictures from the outside. But on the description, they put that there was a computer in this unit, and I didn't see a computer anywhere. I'm like, you know, maybe they just could see something we couldn't, because sometimes pictures, you can only see so much. But I already took all the stuff off the top of this one and threw it in the trash. But at the bottom of this thing, under all that stuff, is a computer. How would they know that there was a computer in this unit unless they went through it? Because this is the only computer. Sketchy, for sure. And we've had multiple safes and things like that that appeared to have been open, and they all have been from public storage units. All of them. I am very close to saying I'm not going to buy units from public storage, or only doing certain locations, because these locations that I get that are kind of over in the trenches and things like that, they are some suspect stuff going on for sure. So I don't know for sure. I mean, I can't say for sure, but I'm just going off appearance and what appears to be going on. So I just got done pretty much with everything. So we got everything put into my storage unit. And then we took all the shoes and the clothes and like the other sort of things that were keep to the house. And then I had to take Juice home, and he lives way out west. So it is 12:55 in the morning right now. And I can just now finally say I'm completely wrapped for the day. Crazy day, hectic day. I'm so tired. It's not even funny. It's just one of those days where you just, so much exertion that like it makes me question like even if it was even worth it. Like I just start to get in my head and kind of second guess myself. But when I sit back and I really think about it, I definitely think the value is there beyond means. I mean, I think I only regret buying one of the units, and even that one I'll still turn a profit on. 8 units in one day just does not make any sense. And just the time, money, and I think the biggest part was just the physical aspect of it. Huge shout out to Juice. That's my brother. I love that boy for life. Me and Juice been locked in damn near since I first moved to Indy. But that's my boy, and I appreciate him, because without him, today would not have been possible at all. I'm so exhausted. I don't even know what to say. I feel bad because I didn't do a really good job of videoing all the units today. But I think I'm going to probably show these units a little bit differently. I think what I might do is go through and show the pictures of the unit so you can see why I bought it, what I saw in the unit, and then kind of do like an after where I show you what all was actually in the unit that was worth keeping. I think for the most part, that's the only thing, at least for myself, that has any interest. Especially even when I just watch, obviously when I get the units, but even so when I like watch other people that do similar things on YouTube, like watching them go through a bunch of garbage isn't all that entertaining. But what is entertaining to me is being able to see, kind of what unit they got, how much they paid for it, what was in it that was actually worthwhile, to kind of turn a profit, because then that also helps with other things that like I'm not familiar as much with selling, to know what to kind of look for also, or collectibles, or just in general things that would bring value. Crazy long day. Crazy long day. We got a super late start. We're supposed to pick up the truck this morning at 8 o'clock. Didn't even get to the U-Haul place till after 9 because my car, something, I don't know what exactly happened to it, I think it's the battery, but I don't know for sure. So I had to wait, and my father-in-law came and picked me up and took me to U-Haul, but he was on his way to work, so he was running a little bit behind too. So it wasn't until after 9 that we were able to get the U-Haul truck. And then had to drive all the way to go get Juice, and then I love my brother, but he's not the fastest moving guy, so we ended up stuck at his house for almost an hour. So we just got a really late start, and then a couple of the locations put the wrong address on the invoices. So we went to the locations when you had to go to a completely different location to pay for the unit and get the information, then go back to that location, which was super annoying because we went to a unit that was right by his house that I had gotten, and no one was there. It was a kiosk unit. Nobody was in the office. Tried to call the phone number that was on the invoice they sent me. Disconnected phone number. We were like, okay, whatever. I was like, I'll figure it out, but let's just run over to this unit in Brownsburg first. Both public storage, by the way. got out to Brownsburg, which was about a 25-minute drive from where we were. Got out there, got to the office, went in. All the public storage units for the most part are kiosk units now, but they have an office in the back where you never know if there's going to be somebody in that office or not. They have like one person that they send around to all the different units, so you just gotta kind of either get them on the phone and schedule it, or yeah, you just gotta kind of catch them while they're there. But there's one location where they have someone more than others, which is on Shore Tear Drive, and that ended up where I had to go to pay for the Brownsburg unit, the one that was over by Juice's crib, and another one. Actually, I think there was 4 units I ended up paying for all at that one location, but none of them said that on the invoice. 3 out of the 4, I really got lucky, because 3 out of the 4 invoices for the public storage units I got today, the phone numbers were disconnected. 3 out of 4 of them. And then one of them, luckily, took me to the, not to a person, of course, but to the voicemail box for the Shore Tear Drive. And I had to go there before to pay for a couple units when there weren't people on the property. So it's kind of an ongoing issue with the public storage facilities. I want to give a huge shout out to Extra Space Storage, because I have not had any issues with them so far. Fingers crossed. But public storage, I'm constantly having battles with them. I don't know if they're just understaffed or if they're just trying to reduce costs by turning all the units into kiosk units and only putting one person that travels around to all the unit to the locations. Needless to say, almost a 3-hour delay from all of that this morning. Put us super behind schedule. Then we were scrambling just to get the stuff out of the units to be able to make it to all of the units to get the keys from them all before they closed at 5, which we did by the hair on our chinny chin chin. And then we made it to my storage unit just before they closed the gates down. So we were literally moving, hauling butt. And I wanted so badly to get a better style, to give you guys more of like a in-depth look inside of the units, because I feel like it's been a constant theme every time we try to shoot videos with getting the units, that something happens to where it just doesn't work out well. So moving forward, I will probably never get more than 3 units in a day after this, because 8 was ridiculous. It was just way too much. But only half the battle is done now, because I got the stuff in, but that's only the first half of the battle. Now I got to get it all organized. I got to get it all posted. That's going to be a whole nother battle, because typically I'm doing that for between 1, maybe 4 units at the max, and obviously I've got double that, 8 units worth of stuff. We were a little bit more picky today, I guess, and I also made sure that the units I got today didn't have too much trash. There was only really 2 of the units that had a significant amount of trash. The rest of them, for the most part, there was a little bit of trash in all the units, but really only 2 that had a decent amount. At the end of the day, we were able to fit, 7, technically 7, because I still have 1 unit to get the stuff out of tomorrow, but I can just get that with my car. It's just a bicycle and some rim covers and like a printer and a computer. It says computers, plural, so hopefully there's a couple laptops or something in there. But I got that unit for $10. I had just bid $10 on it when I first seen it, because I thought there was actually rims in it, because the pictures were blurry. I'm sure I'll show you guys when I go through all the units and show you guys the pictures and stuff. Then there was the last picture on the listing was a little bit clearer when I looked a little bit more in depth when I actually won the unit, because I only bid $10 when I had first seen it, and I just left it and nobody else ended up bidding on it. So I ended up winning that one too. And in the very last picture, it was a little bit clearer. When I looked after I had won, I saw it was just rim covers. It wasn't rims. I thought it was a couple sets of rims, but they were just like rim covers. It's just been one of those days that just really tests, I don't know what the right word would be, tests your mental strength, I guess would be the easiest way to say. Because I can't even tell you, there were definitely points today. I heard it probably 1,000 times from Juice that he was ready to quit. So I know he was feeling it, but plenty of moments today where I felt like giving up. I felt like it was too much. I felt like, was it worth it? Did I just dump almost $1,000 into 8 storage units for no reason? How long is it going to take me to make all my money back? All those questions start running through your head in the moment when you're just beat and you're tired and you don't want to do it anymore, but you got to push through. You got to have the resilience and the strength to make it happen. I don't really have anything else to say. I just kind of wanted to really keep myself awake for this, but also just kind of wanted to get that raw, you know what I mean, that raw, honest feedback, because it would be really easy to get on here and be like, oh my gosh, guys, 8 units, so much money, profit, yeah. But the honest truth behind anything that you do, it's always going to look easier watching somebody else do it. It's always going to look easier when it's condensed down into just content that you guys want to see, which is just the portion of going through the unit and seeing all the profit. There's also the throwing all the trash away, the taking stuff to donate, and then obviously the getting of the stuff out of the unit, taking it to wherever I need to have it, then organizing it, post or taking good pictures of the stuff, researching how much it goes for, whether it's new or if it's used. So those all play factors. And then I charge even a little bit less than whatever those numbers are, because I don't want to hold on to everything forever. I want to get the stuff sold. But no matter what you do, it's going to have a battle. But I would much rather put this work in, be this exhausted, and yield the fruits of my labor, rather than do the same thing, work a crazy day like this, to go and make pennies to make some big corporation, thousands, millions of dollars. I would much rather work for myself. I would much rather put in the work for myself and my family. That's what I would much rather feel like this for. If I was feeling like this, I remember so many times feeling the way I am right now, while working some dead-end job that I hated waking up to go into every day. I don't think there's anything wrong with the right 9 to 5 for, and some people that's what makes them tick. They need consistency, they need, just that ease of a paycheck, and I get that 100%. I do. Not everybody has a brain that's wired to have that, that hustle mindset, to be able to do everything that comes with all of this. Because it's not, for me, it's not just doing the storage auctions. It's also now providing you guys with content and trying to turn this into another aspect of the business, being able to obviously make money off the items from the storage units, but then make passive income from YouTube. I'm just rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna wrap up this video right here.